Hello and welcome to the How to Earn $1,000 a Month by Swing Trading Crypto series. In this video, we're going to talk about Render, ticker symbol RENDER, which was just changed not too long ago, according to the website. All right, so go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed to the channel, welcome back. Nothing I say in this video is financial advice. Please do your own research. I'm simply sharing my path and my experience with you. Only invest what you can stand to lose or be stuck holding for a long period of time. And beware of spam in the comments. Two types of spam I'm seeing most often. Someone asking how to move crypto from their wallet to an exchange by providing their security code, passkey, or their word seed. Don't ever do this. Chances are they're trying to scam you. The other one is an off-topic conversation talking about someone showed them how to make lots of money, swing trading crypto, and they'll leave you a WhatsApp or a Telegram handle so that you can go there and get scammed. So just know that these comments or this type of spam in the comments are in no way affiliated with the channel. Speaking of comments, if you've bought, sold, held, traded, or plan on doing more research on Render, put a hashtag REND in the comments. You can spell it all the way out if you want to, but a hashtag REND would suffice. So in this video of Render, we're going to talk about, look at the price of Render from when it went live to the current price. Then we're going to look at some highs and lows during that time frame. Then we'll pick out a month where Render was trading low after it at least had its first breakout. And then we're going to do our normal trade simulation, starting with $3,000 investment. See if you can, by picking the top 5 trading opportunities, see if we could possible to make $1,000 on that low trading month. Also, you can break out your calculator if you want to try it with another amount instead of $3,000 and use the same math. Right? Once we do that trade simulation, we'll also look at any other trading opportunities that were outside the top 5 trading opportunities for that month. And then we'll turn around and do the same thing for the last 30 days from July 28th, 2025 to August 27th, 2025 to see to run that trading simulation with $3,000 top 5 trading opportunities as well as we did for that 1 month. And then we'll see how far or if we're able to make $1,000 by investing $3,000 over and over again over the last 30 days based on the real price actions. All the prices I show you will be historically true and real when it comes to Render and any other crypto. Once we do these trade simulations, we'll look at the tokenomics of Render, look at the current price along with the market cap, along with other type of information about the coin to see when it's best to buy, trade, or sell Render. Then once we look at the tokenomics, we'll go into the supply, see how the supply is allocated for coin circulation. All right, so let's go ahead and look at that price range of Render when it first went live sometime in middle of 2020. So it's about a little over 5 years old. It came in hugging, it's like right around a penny, I would say, maybe 1 to 10 cents. And it jumped up over $2 here in middle 2021 and settled back down, but not all the way down to where it started. Then again, it jumped up again to almost $8 in January 2022. Then it started to curve and it went kind of flat here until January 2023, back up to $2, and then bounced a little bit. And right here, September 2023 is where we'll look at trading and doing our trade simulation. And 2024 got up about $5, bounced back to 4, and then took off to his all-time high. Looks like about 12, 13, looks like easily $13 and some change here. Then went back down and bounced back up to 12, or about 11, I should say. $11. Down again and back up to almost $11 again in January this year. Then it kind of settled, bounced a little bit, and right now it's somewhere just under between $3 and $4. All right, so let's look at this September 2023, see how it traded. And here we look at September 1st, 2023 to September 30th, 2023, 30-day time frame, where it reached a high on September 21st at $1.65. That is here. Then the low was September 1st, $1.30. That was here. All right, so the first profit opportunity we see is a 13.3%. Then we have a quick 10.3% here, a 9.3, and a 6.1. And then here a 5.2. So outside of those, you might have here, looks like this would be between about 4%. Same thing here, just about between 3 and 4%. And then here, maybe 3%. That's like 3, yeah, maybe 3%. And then that's about it. So if you look at 3% of $3,000, that's $90. Might not cover exchange fees. 4% is $120, and 5% is $150. All right, so let's go ahead and look at how we did. We'll run our simulation starting with our investment. We'll do $3,000. Oops. $3,000 and multiply that by this percentage. First, we'll convert it to a decimal, which will be 0.133. And the profit on that was $399. Then this 10.3 would be $309, which would be 0.103. Then this 9.3 will convert to 0.093, will be $279. This 0.61 will convert to 0.061 and will be $183. And this 0.52 will get us convert to 0.052 and will be $156. So with that said, you're able to get $1,326 maximum off of these particular opportunities with a $3,000 investment. And with the additional, maybe we could squeeze out maybe about $1,500 if you get the little ones as well, but you'd have to be 100%. If you were 7% with the lows and highs, we got a little under $1,000. So you have to be good this month. Still a decent month for trading render. Not as good as some of the others, but still good. This was September of 2023. Right, so let's look at the last 30 days. The last 30 days, once I mentioned, is July 28th to August 27th of 2025. That's 30-day time frame. Where the high price was $4.42, and that was on July 28th, right here. And then the low price was $3.39, and that was August 2nd. All right, so here let's look at these. We have a 9.2%, a 14.6, 11.8, a 7.4, and a 11.5. And so this one here was about 7%, as well as this one. And this one was, I believe it was 5%, and another 4%, and this one was 4%. So 2 7s, a 5, and a 4. So a 7% on $3,000 will get you $210. So that's $420 off of these two. These two 5s would be, actually this 5 would be $150, so that's $570. And then these two 4s would be $120, so that's $240. So $760 you would have got just off of these outside of the top 5. So it's just, but you had to catch them right. And also this is another 4, so it's another $120. So you got $800, $800 plus dollars just off of these off trades. Let's look at our top 5 and see what we would have got from these. So 9.2, let's do $3,000 first. Multiply by 0.092, and that would have gave us $276. This 14.6 would convert to 0.146, and it would have yielded $438. This 11.8, did that wrong. Let's go back and get these right again. So we said 276 and 438. All right, so 714 plus This 11.8 would be 0.118, and it would have gave us $354. And this 7.4 would convert to 0.074, and would have yielded $222. And finally, the one hiding behind his here, 11.5 would have gave us 0.115, convert to 0.115, it would have gave us $343. And this would have yielded $1633. And if you add those other ones up, another $700, we end up with $2,300. But we'll stay with the top five at $1,600. And if you were 70% accurate, 0.7 on these, you still would have got $1,140. All right. So this was a great month to trade. It's a great 30-day time period to trade. And with this all-time high here, or with this top here, if we would have traded a little bit earlier, we probably would have got a decent sell off of this one as well. But we won't count that in these 30 days. All right. So that's it for the trade simulations. Hope you were able to use those. And now let's go ahead and look at the tokenomics. Current price of render is right at $3.62. Sits at number 70 in market cap at a $1.8 billion market cap. 24-hour trading volume was $70 million. Circulating supply is 518 million render. Total supply is 533 render, and the max supply is 644 render. So they're about 100 million, about 120 some million not in circulation, still waiting to get released or whatever they're doing. Total supply is here, but let's look at how the supply is running. For it to be out 5 years, looks like a little more time to distribute, unless they did something special with them. So here you go, render reserve, 55 million was put there. No vesting schedule details. So at the beginning, they put this in reserve, 55 million. Out of that, 120 million. Escrow for subsequent distribution of the 42 million, approximately 12.6 million remains subject to regular unlock over the first 6 months. 2023, 15.1 million with regular vesting thereafter, leaving 14.3 vested, held in escrow and callable by the parties entitled to receive the distributions. So 14.3 is held against by the developers, owners, or whatever, to where if it gets high enough, they can sell at any time or throw them in circulation. By throwing in circulation means taking them and selling them, and then they'll be an exchange for resale. All right. Then here, it's 171 million. First trade started on October 21st. 48 million tokens distributed over a 12-month vested period. So every month, 48 million. So that would be, divide that by 12, so 4 million a month. Started in 2021. So December, so the next year they did 110 million, 12 to 18 month vesting. And so they're still doing that. Probably under See More, you'll see how they're doing more investing, so or putting more out every month. So it started with 4, and it's 110 over 18 months. There's a little more than over 12 and 18 month vesting period. So yeah, so 150 million is no vesting schedule details. Then you have unlocked 100% at launch date of these 117 million, so that's how many was launched. And then here 11.542, 762. So 11.5 million render transition from a fixed ERC20 supply to an inflationary model with RNP-004 during Solana migration. The network targets 1 to 2% annual inflation controlled by governance. New render tokens are minted to reward node operators for rendering work through a burn and mint equilibrium. Users pay render for rendering services, which gets burned, while nodes receive newly minted render from the institution pool as payment for their computational work. So when it comes to burning coins, that's good, because what they'll do is like they pay, and then the fees that's paid through render, moving it, or whatever fees you're paying in render, some of that gets burned, which means goes away and never being used. So the max supply and the circulating supply won't be the same. because even when they're burned, they will show in the max supply. So if they burn 10 million, then when it's all in circulation, then 10 million less will show in the circulating supply, but they'll never be released. That means they're put into a wallet, and the wallet is destroyed. No one will know the key to access that wallet. So that's how they burn them. And by doing that, the supply will get less and less, and then hopefully the valuation of the coin, the price of the coin, will be higher and higher. All right, so that is the supply allocation for Render. If you found this video useful, go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Remember, when you subscribe to the channel, you get notified when new material is posted. And if you haven't done so already, if you want to see, or if you haven't done so already, and you're interested in Render, go ahead and put a hashtag REND in the comments. If you want to see other cryptos broken down the same way, go ahead and click on the rectangle in the middle of your screen. If you want to see what other type of videos the channel offers, click the circle in the bottom right. All right, so thank you for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.